long day, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
I still have to wait for it to pop up.
Still here.
Otherwise, I can't see it. So, I wonder why it does that.
I don't know, I gotta get focused. It's been such a long day. We started teaching at 7 o'clock this morning. It rained, we cleared off the courts.
Hey Flo, I'm trying to see the live. It just takes a while for it to kick in.
Yeah, man, can we get a thumbs up for the grind that, I mean, damn. Today, like it's been a long one, but a good one, a positive one, a really good day, right? But long, right?
Mm-hmm. There we go.
Let's go.
All right.
Let's get down. Let's get the energy going on. Let's go. Come on. I'm trying to self-motivate over here. I'm down like a break in the third set in the best of 5, and I'm down 2 sets. I'm trying to motivate. I'm trying to Kyrgios it. Let's go. Let me get some crowd up in this piece. All right?
All right.
You ready to go?
Mm-hmm.
Let's lock in.
Come on, pick up videos. There you go.
All right, here we go. Hello.
What's up, Jose P?
Hello, welcome back to another 5K tennis discussion. As usual, we are very sorry when we do these unannounced at night. But in the summer, we are blessed to be able to have busy days. And our schedule is generally full, and we are glad that it is. So this was the only time we could fit this in today. Okay?
Yeah, sorry guys.
Carlo's been a soldier today, no doubt. Since 7 this morning, she's been going beast mode out on the court, and it's still right here, right now.
Yeah.
No doubt. All right, don't forget to hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe. It helps us out tremendously, but we are going to talk about and get right to the point. Wimbledon Day 4. All I can say that when I watched Federer play today, that it was very nice to see a sold-out crowd, center court Wimbledon.
Definitely. He definitely sells out the crowd, that's for sure. They definitely love Federer in London. You can tell they love him. Even when he talks, everybody's like, just as much as Murray, because I watched Murray's match yesterday.
Yeah.
We were already done with the show. And every point this guy hit was like, and every miss was like, oh. And every point that he won was, it was like, I'm like, wow, this guy's like better than the queen of England.
You think? Yeah. So cute to watch. It was so cute to watch that.
And then he'd be like, come on! With his, that look that he always has, unkept look that he has with all that facial hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, his wife looks so cute, and he just looks so grizzly.
It's so queen-esque.
He looks so grizzly.
Yeah, it was kind of interesting that after the match, the interview was quite fun. I was fun to watch the interview, and Federer was like, "Well, I get it for the crowd if you root for Nori, but if you vote for me, it's because I've done this for 20 years here." And it's always like, and that's so good. That's so good. It was so nice to see. But nonetheless, it was nice to see a full house. Federer looked.
I don't know how you're still up, Matt Kane. You should probably be sleeping.
Matt Kane's on the leaderboard. Matt Kane's on the leaderboard for the fantasy team, by the way.
What's up, Wildlife? Ryan Mason, what's up? Hopefully your little man's sleeping.
Let's get
We had a long day, Ryan.
Yeah, I'm trying to find my energy.
Long day. I think I swept the courts at 6 something while he was showering. Then we started teaching. And we didn't finish till like 7 something today.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm tired. What's up, this guy? What's up, Phil Blair? Night, guys. What's up? Federer loves the crowd loves him. Very true, Wildlife. You can tell the love they have for this guy. They love him.
Cheerio.
Yep, definitely. They love him.
Yeah, it's like the perfect setting to see Federer just talking with the crowd about his future match with
Oh, you're
Norris.
smiling, so you still like Federer.
No, I'm just saying it was a flavorful interview. Is that a problem? I mean, KORS, hablamos, necesitas hablamos. I thought it was kind of fun. But I mean, it was a fun interview. It was.
It definitely was. He's got the charm. Now you can see why a lot of people like him. You can see why. I mean, it's tough. I don't get why people wouldn't like him. It's kind of hard for me. It's like Nadal. How do you not like Nadal? Flo says.
Okay, that's not hard. I'm the.
Justin, shut up. The guy is humble. The guy is nice. The guy. What has he done besides butt picking?
Make a grunting sound that sounds like a damn crow down on the street.
Even Federer. Djokovic grunts too.
Even Federer.
Djokovic grunts. Djokovic doesn't grunt.
I mean, he lets out a little.
And then he goes, ah! come on, man.
That's after the match.
So, but you don't have a problem with that, but you got a
Well,
problem.
I do. I mean, but not as bad as your damn snow angel or
Anyways.
clay angel.
Flo says, what do you think of the next match with Nori? I don't think, honestly, I've never thought Nori was a great player at all.
Look,
Who will the crowd be behind?
the both of them, they'll cheer on each side. There will be no booze in the house for sure.
Mm-hmm.
The only person, there's only two people I think in this half of the draw that threaten Federer is Kyrgios and Zverev. And this whole half of the draw, I mean, right now I'd watch out for Kyrgios because he's feeling it. He's like, what's up? With some swag, kind of dancing through the set. You know, the NBA championships are going on right now. He's right with the ball, hadn't played forever. He's like, fuck the world because I'm cursed. I'm having visions of leaving here with the dub. That's what he's trying to do.
Phil Byrne, he says,
seriously,
I'm not happy that they put my guy on court 1 for his match tomorrow. Who's that, Phil Byrne? Who's that? This guy says Nori uglier backhand than Hachanov's forehand. I agree. I just never liked his play. Wildlife says Nori's a limited player that has been getting the most out of his potential. Flo says I like them all.
Nori has a chance. Nori does have a chance.
I don't think so. Flo says I like them all. I just love Novak.
Didn't they
Novak. They put Novak in court 1.
Didn't they just play recently?
They put Novak in court 1.
Didn't Nori and Federer just play recently? Didn't Nori and Federer just play?
He hasn't had many matches. Federer hasn't.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Where did Federer play besides the French Open?
Didn't he have a warm up on grass or my?
Yeah, but it wasn't he didn't lose to Nori.
I don't recall.
No, you're wrong. You're tired. They put Novak. Novak got moved off center court. Really?
Good for him.
Who's he playing? Let's see who's playing. There's a reason why. They probably said this is not gonna. Kuzma. That's why. Who wants to see that? I don't blame them.
Be like, man, when you bought my ticket, I didn't know that he was playing.
Really?
Kuzma.
Why? I mean, yeah, I don't blame him.
Scalping tickets at the door.
Why would you want to see that, Djokovic Kuzma?
I thought he might have a chance.
Kuzma might as well beg Djokovic, please, man, I'm American.
Yeah.
Give me like a French fry. Do me a favor. Give me like maybe a 4.
Kuzma was a promising junior, but a promise over Djokovic not gonna happen. Yeah, that's probably why the tickets were. You know, I guess people were probably scalping the tickets. Like, you know, the ticket holders telling the people like, damn, I thought I might have a chance for anyone in the section to meet Djokovic except Kuzma, and that's who he's facing. So I want to.
Kuzma, come on, guys, you cannot blame Wimbledon for putting him in court 1.
Yeah.
Heck, I put him in like the furthest court. No one wants to see that match.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that.
I mean, they might as well say, hey fans, today it's Djokovic versus Kuzma. But Kuzma, you know, he decided that maybe one of you fans should play against him. Any of you out there, any brave souls, think that you could do better than Kuzma? Anyone?
There might be some people
that
would raise their damn hand, right? Don't you think that there would be? Look, I guarantee you that if this is a really good point here, fist bump on that. I guarantee you that there are a couple of fans and all of the ticket holders on the damn center court Wimbledon. You know how much dough? You know how much money is rolling around in people's pockets up in that joint? Now, I can assure you there's some really good tennis players in that damn audience,
I'm
right?
serious. I'm serious. I would be like, if I was the umpire, anybody out there wants to challenge Novak. Seriously, Kuzma, you would probably do better than Kuzma. Anyone out there. Any woman.
This is a good poll question. Here's the poll question. Do you think or do you...
What's up, Party?
Look, do you think do you think or not think that someone, if the tickets were sold out for Djokovic Kuzma, that the umpire could pull someone out of the audience that would beat Kuzma? Do you think, I mean, would you take that bet?
Yeah, for sure.
If you had to bet your life on that Kuzma would beat every single person in the entire damn audience,
no.
Would you take Kuzma or would you take everybody else?
I would take everybody else.
Let me go. I'm just saying.
What's up, Ligia Castellanos from Argentina?
Let's go. Can you speak Spanish?
From Argentina? Yeah, looks like Argentina, yeah. Paritosh Muli, hi guys.
Do they speak Spanish in Argentina?
I'm sure they do. They're a Nole fan.
Well, she speaks Spanish.
Wildlife says I take the field. Ryan Mason said Wimbledon did the right thing, not a match that brings interest. No, not a match at all. Hit the likes, guys. There's 31 of you, and there's only 12 likes. Not that hard to hit the like button.
And subscribe. 67% of you don't subscribe that watch the videos. Just hit the subscribe button. You can even turn notifications off. Just do us the positive. Do us the boom boom.
So who was the most exciting match today?
Kyrgios, in my opinion. And we watched a bunch of them. Mm-hmm. I think a lot of them that we were involved with were on court just playing in the background. But nonetheless, I got a pretty good flavor for them. And we watched a bunch of them as well.
Yeah, I think I got a video of him here. Let's see. Kyrgios.
I mean,
I do. Here we go.
I wasn't too impressed with the Federer match because everybody was like, he looks so good. He's playing Gasquet. Gasquet isn't that great skate these days.
All right, let's watch this video.
And even then, Federer owned him.
Let's watch. Yeah,
really?
he's always owned him.
Yeah, it's like,
okay, all right, let's watch this.
Gasquet again, okay.
Oh, that is brilliant from Kyrgios.
He's not even in shape. Oh, let's go back again. Here we go.
Got that swag going.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that is brilliant from Kyrgios.
All right.
Anyway.
Yeah. I thought that was like you could tell he's still big. I mean, his tan doesn't even match. You know, it's like he's kind of pale with I don't know.
Is he a threat? Is he okay? Is Kyrgios honestly a threat? I think he's a threat to everybody in the draw except Djokovic because it's Djokovic, in my opinion, these days. Djokovic and everybody else. Mm-hmm. So because Kyrgios is everybody else, and maybe just as good as everybody else.
Kyrgios when he wants to play.
When he wants to play.
Yeah, when he wants to play. When he feels. I think that I was telling Justin, I was like, I'm sorry, even if Kyrgios faced Fed, I think that he has so much respect for Federer that he wouldn't beat him.
That's bullshit. Kyrgios don't give a damn who you are. What is he going to do? So what are you telling me,
6-1 is their head-to-head. 6-1.
Sometimes I get dumber with this.
Shut up.
Are you telling me Kyrgios is going to passively let Federer beat him because he has too much respect for him?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I am saying that there are some players that players face that they let their stardom or whatever, when they get to them, they don't play the same way they play other people. That's what I'm saying.
Well, I think that given this point right now, Federer's demise is inherent, and I think that Kyrgios, because he's bucked the system for the past 18 months, has only played a couple of matches in 18 months, and here he is in the third round of Wimbledon. I think his energy is more like, I can do this without even trying, and all you poster boy people, you got to do all this and butter up here. I think it gives him fire. I think it gives him food for the fire.
Okay, well,
that's what I'm saying.
Philip Burns says I agree with Carla. Fed will beat him.
Me too. I'm not saying he is or isn't. But is he dangerous? I'm not saying he would beat him.
If it would be Djokovic on the other side, all I'm saying is...
Well, we saw what happened with that last time.
If it would be Djokovic on the other side, he would give him a better match than he would give Fed.
Of course.
That's what I'm saying. Just because there's some hate there. That's the only reason. And Nadal too. It would be a better match. For some reason, he really likes Federer. And I think he respects him
but what
too
does that
much.
have to do with what does that have to do with?
You know how when you play your idol or somebody you really like,
I want to beat him worse.
Then you suck on the court. No, you go out there thinking I hate you. He doesn't go out there like that against Fed. That's why the record is 6-1. 6-1.
But from a coaching perspective, if you go out on the court like I hate you, sometimes that makes you make rash strategical decisions, and then you make bad decisions, and you're tight, you hit out, you get overly aggressive, you get pissed off, you start coughing up.
No, some people are different.
I don't think going into battle pissed off helps you. Maybe
you don't think you play better when you're pissed off?
I think I blew out my knee when I was pissed off.
Djokovic plays better when he's pissed off, right, guys?
But then he throat hacked someone in the net with a ball.
But that wasn't because he was pissed off.
He was perturbed.
If you watch the video, he wasn't really mad. He just went.
He was perturbed.
She was just standing in the wrong place. Just saying.
Of course, I agree. Accident, wrong place, wrong time, throat hack, shut up. I think it was stupid. However, he was perturbed, and what happened.
But he wasn't upset.
Just like Sistipas blasted his dad on the elbow with a tennis racket.
No. If you look at
it's like Nalbandian.
Justin, when you look at his face, he wasn't even upset. Djokovic wasn't even upset. If you look at his face, it's just any mistake. Like when you're giving a ball to somebody, you hit him by accident. I mean, he wasn't. Look at his face.
Yeah, I'm not disagreeing.
He wasn't upset. No.
Just there was some frustration when that happened.
But he wasn't
there was some
upset.
frustration when that happened.
Yeah. Yes, he was furious. He did slam a ball against the sideboard, right? But not when he did that. I mean,
whatever. I'm not going there. I mean,
yeah,
I'm on board, but you know what I'm saying.
All right, so what we're gonna talk.
You want me topic 2?
Topic 2. Let's go.
squashing the first topic, Federer looked crisp. He looked well. He looked good. But he was playing Gasquet.
Yeah.
He's always owned Gasquet.
Yeah, he always has.
Gasquet with his flamboyant yellow racket that he's always played with and his custom grip for the one-handed backhand.
He's going a little bold there too, like Nadal.
Gasquet's been going bold, but he has an elegant one-handed backhand, and every media or journalist in the lot of the Queen's Club today was like, oh, the beautiful game of the Gasquet and the one-handed
He
backhand.
hit a nice one-handed down the line.
He does. He hits a beautiful backhand. And I think what jump-started Federer in the match is Gasquet ripped a nice down-the-line backhand, and I think that kind of motivated Federer, and the story was over.
But I don't like this look.
But Federer looked crisp, but, if Nori doesn't get into some psychological disadvantage like you were just saying, an idol, like Cam Nori is going to play Federer.
Mm-hmm.
If Cam Nori doesn't get psychologically disadvantaged by the crowd and the 8-time champion right there, and I think Cam Nori will win. If he is tight, if Cam Nori does play tight and doesn't swing freely.
Somebody asked about your hair, so I'm just
throwing my shit, man. I just got out the shower.
What's up with Justin's hair? Retro? No, that's his hair, man.
Yeah,
that's just his hair.
Stuff, man.
It's just his hair.
That's how it goes. I just usually wear a hat. Anyway, if Cam Nori goes out and swings freely tomorrow, he becomes Andy Murray 2.0. If he doesn't come out and swing freely, he might be Cam Nori might be Tim Henman minus 1.5. Do you understand what I'm saying? The implications of this match for Nori are huge. And I think Roger Federer better be on his damn game, because if Cam Nori doesn't play tight, Cam Nori's going to beat Federer, and he might do it in 4 sets. But think about it. Dennis Kopfer took Federer to 5 sets. What, the French Open? What was it? Yeah, and then he pulled out against Berrettini. Mannarino just had Federer down 2-1. And luckily got injured in case of Federer. And now we're all dissing Cam Nori like this is now Federer's tournament because
nobody's dissing
Mannarino.
I don't care who Nori was playing. He could be Nori.
Justin, you guys are freaking kidding yourself.
Nori could be playing Ivashka, and I would still think he could lose. Nori could be playing Sonego.
You guys are kidding yourself, man.
It's not because of Federer. Do you think Nori's a good player? Honestly.
No, I don't think he's...
That's my point. Is Nori a good player?
I think he's run-of-the-mill, but I think he's overall younger. I think overall he's probably a little bit more hungry, I would guess, in the grand scheme of things. He's in his own backyard.
Oh, my God. Okay, Ryan Mason...
I'm not saying he's going to lose.
I don't say because
I think Federer's the favorite. But watch out for damn Cam Nori in this match.
Curly hair's bouncing. Ryan Mason said, I don't think Nori can really hurt him. Not a lot of weapons. That being said, he's consistent as hell, and it will make Roger hit an extra ball.
But don't forget about the weapon of the crowd.
Yeah, but I think it will be kind of even because they love Federer. We saw that today when they asked about Nori. Some of them were like, "Boo."
If it were even, then shame on the United Kingdom. Because it should not be even.
Shame on the United Kingdom for a lot. We'll talk about that in a second.
Shame on them if that's the case.
Here's a question. Flo said, what do you think of Andy and Chappell later today? Well, I watched the Andy Murray match. I'll be honest, I never watch his matches because he puts me to sleep. But this one I watched because he was playing off, right? And the crowd, at every point, they were like, and every time he fell, whoa. So anyways, Justin was so mean as we were getting him.
Mean.
He took a picture as one of our clients was walking in to give us a racket.
I took a picture?
You took a picture.
Of who?
And then you sent it to me, and I thought, Justin, I'm like, you got the same look.
What picture or what?
I'll show it to them.
I didn't see this before?
You sent it to me. What are you talking about?
I don't even know what picture you're talking about.
Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Justin.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Here, we're going to find this picture here. He was laughing as he was taking this picture. Here we go.
Well, what picture are you even talking
look
about?
at that. Look at Justin circling his facial hair.
Oh, Andy Murray needs to shave his neck.
Look at that.
Look at that. It's all burly. He's got to shave that. Yeah, no, that was my thing. So, yeah, I was watching an Andy Murray interview, and I paused the television, and I was like, damn.
No, it wasn't an interview. He was playing a point.
Yeah, it was like all up in here. It's like, how do you not shave that? Look, I mean, you got to, like, at least, what if you got a lady? She wants to be.
He does have a pretty lady.
But yeah, do you think she wants to be all Grizzly Adams up under there?
That's why I tell you to shave. I hate that.
I mean, you don't want to be all scrubbly Grizzly Adams up under there. Do you?
Mm-hmm.
Is there any ladies out there? Do you want to be silky smooth, or do you want that Grizzly Adams all up on your chin? That's all I'm curious. There's some ladies out there, I'm damn sure. I know there is.
Mm-hmm.
You want Grizzly Adams all up under your chin, or you want that silky smooth? Call it like it is.
I think Wildlife and I were chatting at the same time Ethan was too, and the crowd was ridiculous. And Wildlife says they were obnoxious. I mean, poor Ott, like he had the whole crowd against him. He's getting upset. He's yelling. He had no chance. The crowd definitely helped Murray in this match.
Well,
do I think he has enough energy for Shapo to answer that question? I don't think so.
Do you think though during that match that there was any type of sportsmanship antics on Ott's side that maybe led the crowd just to get a little bit steamrolled? There's like something called a tumbleweed in the desert, and it starts out as this little plant, and it gets blown around and it picks up other debris, and it gets bigger and then bigger and bigger, and eventually you got a big ass tumbleweed, right? The thing is Ott, if you watch the match, I watched the entire Ott Murray match because I was really enthusiastic about the match because I was trying to decide which one to pick on my fantasy team, and I went with Murray, and they were playing each other, and I was going to kick myself one way or the other for which one I didn't pick, right?
Mm-hmm.
But there were some little, glimpses of bad sportsmanship on Ott's side. Not bad, but just little etiquettes that certain tennis players, different body languages and different kind of aggressive postures. You and I go out and play, and no matter we're killing it, whatever, we're just like, okay, nice shot. Okay, we get pissed at ourselves, but not at you. Okay, well, sometimes I have my moments.
He throws his racket over the fence.
And the tree.
You don't see that from me. You see like intense, sometimes scary stuff from just inside that I'm like, I said, are you okay? Are you really? He's like, don't talk to me. I'm not nice when we're playing. You're my enemy. I'm like, okay, and I just laugh. I'm like, really?
Very
I'm like,
true.
okay, whatever.
But I think what happened with the crowd in that match, Ott Murray, is there was some
crowd got into Ott.
There was some glimpses of bad sportsmanship. Nothing bad, but we're in the Queen's Club, England, and this traditional all white small logo, or else don't even get some brown underneath the visor of your hat. You remember this girl that was playing the Queen's Club tournament prior to Wimbledon? And she was warned because the underside of her visor, it was solid white, and underneath this side of the visor had like a tan bottom, and she was warned about the visor for that. Do you guys see this?
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. A code is a code, and you have to go by it.
But the crowd was cheering, like they would say out, and the guy's like trying to get to a ball, and he wouldn't go for it because the crowd's yelling. Did you see that he didn't have his shorts were falling? He asked the umpire if he didn't have another pair of shorts, so she had to call in another.
Well, good for him.
He said that's the only pair of shorts I have, and they were
Oh,
falling.
Ott said that?
Yeah, and they were
good for
falling.
Ott. I like the guy. I've been following his
Carterri
game.
said, "What, Mr. Let's Give Rackets to the Poor is smashing rackets?" No, he doesn't smash.
I didn't smash a racket.
He throws it over the fence and it lands into a tree so they don't crack. And then we gotta go get it down from the tree.
Look, okay, how I show my frustration is
I think Ryan's seen it.
we play on a specific court and we play on it. Well, there's two courts, but we play on the specific one. And when I get upset sometimes, I know there's a big fluffy oak tree just over the fence. Mm-hmm. So if I get mad, I throw it up there, and I know sometimes when you break a racket, which I've only done once in my life, there's some type of I don't know how to explain it. It doesn't feel good. It's bad. You feel like an idiot, but somehow it's like one of those jolting things that snaps you back into reality. Anyway, but I throw it in the tree, and I know at worst case scenario, I have to wait till the fall, until the leaves fall off, and then I can get it then. Do you see what I'm saying?
So
I'll
dumb.
get it eventually.
It's so dumb for him to throw the racket. Like anytime we play, he's throwing rackets over the fence.
You act like it's an everyday occurrence. That's untrue. That only happens like twice since we've ever met.
More than twice.
How many times,
We can
Carla?
ask the kids.
How many?
Dylan, if
You
he
get the
was
kids in
watching
here.
the show, he's seen it.
Dylan's seen
We
it
had to get
once.
a football and get it down. You've thrown it over across where the cars drive to the other side of the tree, and then on the other side where the golf course is to the other side.
No, I'm throwing rackets down golf
Then
courses.
he threw a new Babylon racket to the fence and it cracked. And then he calls Babylon and tells him, yeah, I was just hitting with it.
I was just hitting with it.
Yeah, right.
That was an accident.
So when Justin says, the smashing of the rackets, you know how many times I have to tell him, stop? He's like, I'm like, don't you dare. We're not rich.
I've only broken one racket.
Brian said it happened in our doubles.
But yeah, look, that was it went in the tree. I didn't smash a racket. I threw it in the tree.
In the tree.
It wasn't. I knew it would be fluffy. I didn't ruin the racket.
Yeah. I mean, you should see sometimes the way he throws a racket. Unbelievable.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I've never broken
Hitting
a racket.
fences or tennis balls, minor difference. Laugh out loud. Oh, he hits balls to the fences too.
So do you.
When?
Every time, man, we play, and I'm killing the
I swear to God.
Like, bam!
That's a lie. I swear to God.
Now I'm a liar?
You are a
That's
freaking
bull.
liar.
That's, you know,
When
that's a lie.
have you seen me
You do
hit
it all the time.
Justin, you are a damn liar.
Look, I got it on film. That match you and Chris played, you were like, what? Come on, swat
Did
down.
I throw a ball ever at the fence?
I think you did, Carla.
Look at the video. I swear to God on my kids, on my life, that I'm not that type of player.
You heard that?
I swear, because I know
that's
how
on
I
video,
am. The
Carla.
way my dad raised me,
Yeah.
my dad would have kicked my ass had I ever done that.
Okay, well, you watch it
I
on
might
video,
say
Carla.
something, but I will never do that.
Yeah.
Get real.
Yeah, that's
Don't
big
even go
front.
there.
That was a script she just read off of, because that was a lie.
Terry says, so you killed a squirrel. Nice, Justin.
But I didn't harm the squirrel. Oh, by the way, can I tell them about my frog bucket?
Mm-hmm.
I got to tell you about my frog bucket. So
Wait, before you get
I
there.
can't. Well, you were so remind me to tell you about my frog bucket.
I've never seen this. Juan Fernando Montaño said, in Colombia, we cannot throw the rackets. Almost all the people only have one.
Can you talk to the brother in Spanish, Carla?
Hola, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás, Juan? No creas nada lo que diga este hombre. Nunca ha tirado una raqueta. Nunca le ha dado con una bola. I don't know how you say fence. I forgot.
Come on, you gotta do more than that, Carla.
I don't practice Spanish.
Come on, you better do something.
Anyways, go ahead.
I got a frog bucket. So we've had these courts for like 5 years,
Mm-hmm.
and on the courts we keep a bucket, and the bucket has a lot of targets in it.
Mm-hmm.
Like we use targets. So hey, cross court, down the line, drop shot, hit the targets, right? Whatever. So we kept targets in there. So over the past few years, every spring, these little tree frogs, little green ones, little cute suckers. I love them so much. They're so cute frogs. And I don't want to touch them because they're really cute and really fragile. So over the past 5 years, I stopped taking the targets out of the bucket because I don't want to squash them, because I've had some of my kids reach in there not knowing there's frogs in there, and they pull the targets out and they just mutilate a beautiful little green tree frog, and it really hurts the rest of the day to deal with that. So the target bucket is off limits, but now there's like 37 frogs that come every spring, and there's like little ones, big ones, fat ones, and they just line the bucket.
They love it.
They love the bucket, and they don't. They come in the spring, and it's like 3 at first, and then all of a sudden by June, July, there's like 30 and a big momo in there, and then the first little brief cold spell, never see them again, and they come back. It's my frog bucket. I'm pretty proud of that. It's good energy.
Yeah, good energy, but it doesn't help him. Ryan, we're going to kick his ass and Christopher's ass.
Oh,
When we play him in doubles.
This
Wednesday.
Next Wednesday, Ryan Mason will be here. By the way, Ryan, that Wednesday when you come, you guys, Ryan and Carla are up 2-0 and doubles against Christopher, which is one of my sons.
No, we don't torture frogs. We let them live there.
No, they live there. We love them. Mm-hmm. That's a habitat. We have like a protected zone on the court where no one even takes the targets out of it as to not to disturb the frogs. And I'm very serious about that with people. I'm like, don't go near the damn bucket. I get pissed about it. Seriously. Love the frogs. My favorite animal besides lizards. I love lizards and frogs. But on that Wednesday, it doesn't matter if we win or lose because the matches are always epic and intense. It always is down to the wire. But we'll do a show with him on Wednesday, but it may be late. It may be this time that Wednesday. So make sure that's copacetic.
Or it might be in between because I always have a lesson on Wednesday unless I can figure something out. All right, next subject.
We talked about Kyrgios. We talked about Federer. I want to talk about Coco Gauff for a minute.
Very professional girl.
Yeah.
I enjoyed watching her. She beat Vesvina today, who was Vesvina's last tournament.
And good for Vestina. She's had a spectacular career.
Yeah.
If you could sum up Coco Gauff in 5 words, what would those words be? Do you want me to start?
With who?
And I didn't write this.
About Coco Gauff?
If you could sum up Coco Gauff in 5 descriptive words, how would you describe her? 5 only.
I would say professional.
Okay.
Fighter.
Yep.
Young. Smart. and a champion.
Yeah, all fitting. She's been a junior champion, and,
Mhm.
and she's done a good bit of damage already.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't write this, but we were watching this match. We got home late, and this is some of the stuff that we kind of had, picked off, recorded, whatever. And her interview,
Good one.
yeah, her post-match interview. This was the first one that I saw at length, recorded live. Was Coco Gauff's interview. I was not only impressed, I was nearly shell-shocked at how well that this young lady was already adapting to the media. We have just had Naomi Osaka, cry foul about these hateful media people. Let me go get my rapper boyfriend to write a song about you.
When she talks, I want to go like this.
She's shooting middle fingers on center court at the U.S. Open talking about Osaka. And here you have this fine young future champion, and that I can assure you, in Coco Gauff.
Mm-hmm.
Handles the media well. I think she is very Federer-esque in terms of her interview skills, but better yet, let me give Coco Gauff her undue credit in her own right. She is going to be Coco-esque. She handles her press conferences as a tenured veteran with 20 majors under their belt does it. She does it now.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if she can kind of shake off some of the, young mistakes like going too big sometimes off the first ball, little things that we all know about, first ball errors, unnecessary risky shots, so forth. And she's doing a really good job already of cleaning that up. But I think that Coco Gauff, you would have to be naive to think that she isn't going to win multiple majors as long as she doesn't start, getting wrapped up in calendar shoots and dating rappers.
I don't think so.
I think she'll be okay.
To me, out of all the parents that I've seen sit on the stand, watch their kids, they're very cool, calm, collective. They're very supportive of her. You can tell they have a great relationship. The mother is young, the father is young. You can tell they're not a pushy family. Even when she's down, you see them praying or whatever. Still they're rookies at this, but I mean, she has a good, solid family, and you don't see that a lot in pros. You don't. You see a lot of parents that are just crazy.
Yeah, I look, her ability to act like a consummate pro on the stage is already there. And a lot of times you have to find the athlete to adapt to that. Look at Osaka again. Osaka.
Yeah, I don't love the Mortala connection. I
don't either. Who said that?
I don't either. Wildlife
won. I'm going to give him.
I feel like
props
she
for that.
eventually will have to leave that. But
I agree. Look, that's the comment of the day so far. By the way, if you guys have comments, let them come.
Verzi and I says at Wildlife we will see some fundamentals like forehands are off. She's not 16-year-old Hingis winning calendar slams. Well, she's
close to being so.
We are in a different generation. Don't forget that. When Hingis won, she was still in the era of where there weren't big hitters. Now we have big hitters. And the women's game, when Hingis came in, Steffi Graf was at the end of her career. Serena Venus were still not there. Capriati was lost. Henin was still not there. There were a lot of players. Clijsters wasn't there. Hingis was in an era where she could push the ball, play defensive and stuff, and get away with it.
Do you think the past couple
and date rappers at Filburn?
Yeah,
the rappers.
The past couple shows we've talked about players that make their generation. In other words, players that come along that are better than everyone in their era. They're the GOATs of their era, right? Mm-hmm. We talked about Federer. We talked about Martina Navratilova. We talked about Steffi Graf and then Monica Seles. Unfortunately, that ended abruptly because of a crazy incident. Is Coco Gauff potentially a generation-changing player? Serena's on the way out. Is there any other player as young as she is that's going to be hopefully injury-free on her level of play for as long as the future looking forward? Is it Barty going to be the generational player?
I don't think so.
Is it Sakari going to be the generational player? Is it Svitolina?
Definitely, she's almost out of her career.
That's what I'm saying. And here you go, Coco Gauff, that's already handling all her matches with top players in the world very, very successfully. Win or lose, she's so very young.
Wildlife says, I don't think so unless she wins one of the next few slams. And this guy says, Coco represents Gen Z.
But
Swiatek, stop dreaming wildlife.
But Wildlife won. Okay, so he said, "quote I don't think so unless she wins one of the next couple slams."
Swiatek
She's only like 17, right?
Swiatek won turns
So
at
she,
19.
if she doesn't, if you're telling me if Coco Gauff doesn't win a slam by the time she's 18, it's a no. Look, there's some girls we're talking about right now, Pliskova, whatever, Sakaris, and all these people, Sabalenka, that are like way older, and we're still talking about they're going to be the next.
And you love Sabalenka, and she's
and
got
we're talking
no
about
variety.
how does that make any rational sense? We love these players.
He's just thinking the girl that he likes.
Yeah, he's looking at.
He's not thinking about the skills, man. You're not thinking about the skills.
And by the way,
she got more skills than your Sabalenka.
And by the way, Coco Gauff's a young lady, so I won't dare go there. But I think Coco Gauff is a very beautiful young lady. I love her energy. I love the way she approaches things. She's got fire. She's electric. She's like a young Carla. She's got tenacity. She's not scared to take the world on. I like Coco Gauff a lot. And I'm proud that she's flying the U.S. flag.
Farzio9 said there has been no generation talent since Henin/Williams. Yeah,
agree.
Well said.
I agree. What is it, Taylor Fritz?
Well said. Well, talking about that, we got a British player. Talking about teenagers. I can't pronounce the name. Radakuna?
Oh, yes.
Radakuna.
I think she. I don't think
she takes out Bondrashova, and there was an article. The British teenager. 18 years old. Well, this British teenager, sorry for you British folks out there, viewers, born in Canada, Romanian father, Chinese mother, moved to Britain when she was 2 years old.
Come here.
Is she British?
I'll pay for your training. Fly my flag. My flag.
Is this girl really British?
Did Djokovic ever sell out his flag?
Come on, Britain.
Let me check rap.
Do not take credit and say this girl is British.
Uh-oh.
No.
She was born in Chestershire.
Definitely not British.
Not that matters.
But they're saying, well, Virginia Wade, 40-something plus years ago, here's this British teenager.
Here she comes, England.
Here she comes. No.
Be like, wait a minute.
Definitely not.
Where are you from, girl?
No.
No, all jokes aside, it doesn't matter. If you're new to this channel and you hear us knocking that type of subject, can I because we'll get hated on if we don't.
No, but let me explain something. There was a viewer that sent me something. Okay.
We'll get hated on if you don't tell them why if they're new.
He sent me something that Novak Djokovic, I think it's a she, and it was an article that he or she sent to me. I'll give a shout out to them. Name is Blondine, and they're a Novak Djokovic fan. And this was an interview. I wrote down here, what's the name? Interview with Graham. They were asking Novak and the mother about, the British trying to pursue them to play for them.
Draper. Yeah.
The mom said that she could not sell her soul. They felt like they were selling her soul.
Whose mom was that?
Novak's mom. She said, yes, they were struggling. Djokovic was a promising junior player. They asked them, they said they would help them, they would go to better schools, have a better life. And Novak's mom said, we couldn't sell our souls. Yes, they would have a better life. Yes, they would have been better at school. But I feel like my son wouldn't have been happy playing for Britain. And they asked Novak, he said, yes, well, I wasn't the one that made the decision. My parents did. But I feel like I wouldn't have been happy playing for Britain. Well, there you go. I'm just saying.
We've had battles in Serbia for hundreds, if not thousands of years. World War I in the trenches. We talk about this all the time. Way to go, moms. Way to go. Come on.
First year, and I said, Murray Scottish. English drought continues.
Let's go.
I'm sorry I brought that up.
Let's go.
But when I read this article, British teenager, I was like, no.
Why, Carla, for anyone that doesn't know, and for the most people probably on right now.
Where's Nori from? Uh-oh. Where's Nori from, this guy?
Who's got a knowledge drop?
Nori said, then what do you think about Nori?
I didn't know the answer to this. This is new to me.
This is new to me, too, because I never cared for Nori.
Can I bring up something real quick?
Sure,
So,
go ahead.
I don't want to start saying this for 30 seconds when I can be done, and you interrupt me 27 times.
Sure, go ahead.
The only reason why we when we find players that are from, say, John Doe country, And you can tell they're not from there just by looking at them. No disrespect. I mean, just saying. We do a little research on it. The only reason why we do that is when we first started this show, a lot of the original OG viewers, and there's a lot of you out there, surely a lot of you on right now, that would look at Carla, and we've always had a channel where the whole goal is a family. We don't go, advertising this everywhere and beg you to subscribe. It's just natural. I mean, whatever. So we try to create a family where people can just say what the hell they want to say, And a lot of you over the years, and I mean years now, 3 years, have indicated that Carla should say that she's from Honduras. Well, Carla was born in New York City, or Queens, Brooklyn, but her parents her parents conceived Carla elsewhere, and they moved here, and she was born.
No, they conceived me here.
But
my mother's been in the United States.
You get what I'm saying. Her parents were in Honduras. They moved here and had Carla.
No. My mother came to the United States when she was 13 years old.
But what I'm saying
my dad later came on to Canada when he was 18 and then moved to New York right after that.
You're a first generation born here.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
So everyone out there, and almost, we did a poll on this, like 90% of you, if not even more, said, yeah, Carla's from Honduras. And she was like, no, I'm from the U.S. And the vote was, not from us, but from a lot of you, was that it takes 2 generations. So in other words, your parents have to be born, and then your kids have to be born, and you have to be kids. So we were like, holy shit, now we got criterions of claiming nationality. The only thing I'm saying is there's so many athletes that get wrapped into, I'll fly your flag underneath my name logo during the Olympics, during a tournament, whatever, as long as you train in my country. Or let me pay you a little bit. But just flip your freaking flag, and it's no worries.
Yeah, that's a little different.
But you get what I'm saying.
I think when they're paying you and then you flip, that's a little different.
Yeah, I mean, you're selling your soul for money in a sense, not selling your soul. That would be wrong. You're selling your flag. You're selling your patriotism to that. And some people don't like patriotism, and you're an idiot. Because I think you should always respect where you come from.
Was Sampras born, though, in the USA? I thought he was born in the USA. Yeah, he comes from Greek family, but I thought he was born in California. I guess he's Armenian, but he was born in the USA.
Yeah, as far as I know, they're like Carla from
That's like
from
me,
here.
But they were born in the USA. That's different. They don't even know they were born here. They don't even know that culture, I'm sure, very well. So, all right. Anyways, not hating like many British people, but the media likes to take the Abbey connection as the British. The reality is that Britain has not created any good players. That's a fact.
They're where the United States is right now, and you can't tell me that Serena
Not
Williams
on the women's side.
Who?
Because we got Coco Gauff.
Okay,
that's American. She's American 100%.
Yeah, fair enough.
100%.
Fair enough.
And there's quite a few American players that are doing well.
Fair enough.
Pagula, Collins, they keep it up there. What, Bolter, that shows up only for Wimbledon? Come on.
Yeah. By the way, in the traditions of Wimbledon, I want to take a second and thank everyone out there. There's not anyone watching now that hasn't been in direct communication with us, either commenting or whatever.
She was born in Canada. Moved at 3 years of age, just like Muguruza. Venezuela.
For us to be able to come home after a long day and just really kind of ad-lib this one. I wrote 1 page, and usually I write like 20. Thank you very much, because it really makes our life better. So thanks to all of you. It's really a pleasure, for sure.
Let me bring up another subject. The Olympics. Here we go. This is why I don't care about the Olympics, and everybody gives me heat. Serena not playing. Here, I have the whole list. Here's what professional players really feel about the Olympics. Let's see. Kenna not playing. High seeds. Serena not playing. Opelka not playing. Isner not playing. Fritz not playing. Korda, who's a promising player. Is Korda not for American? Because he was born in the USA.
And his father was a fine player.
Query not playing. Johnson not playing. So who do we have going? Brady, Gauff, Pagula, Keys. Tommy Paul is going to be the number 1.
Damn. Damn. Well, I mean, is
Tiafoe, Sangren, Jerome, okay, Rajiv
Ram. No, he's a good doubles player.
Now, is he not American?
Wait, time out for a second. So now she's clowning on someone that deserves credibility.
I think he's a.
Rajiv Ram is one of the best double players.
In the USA?
Rajiv Ram, I thought he was Israeli, but from the US.
No.
I think he's Indian, but born. Correct me on that. I don't know. I'll just shut up on that one. Where his nationality? I thought it was Israeli. but it very well maybe his ancestry is Indian.
Ram is American. Okay.
But
Born here, just like me.
But
just
Rajiv
like me.
Ram is a fine doubles player.
He should play, and look, just like Bethany Maddox
Yeah.
is playing with someone that
Look,
I have no clue what her name is.
I can.
Never heard of her.
Look here. I didn't even know this. I don't even know how this came up. But if Rajiv Ram plays mixed doubles with Bethany Maddox in the Olympics, they'll win gold. Is there mixed doubles in the Olympics? Is there a mixed doubles?
No, I just saw doubles.
I don't know the answer to that.
I just saw doubles.
You would think I did, but I don't. If there's mixed doubles in the Olympics and Bethany Maddox plays with Rajiv Ram, I think they win.
Rajiv Ram is like me. We're born in the USA. I have Spanish parents. He has Indian parents. Same thing, but he's American. That was my point. Anyways, but like the Olympics, like I said, who cares? Why are pros playing it? Let's let the amateurs play. Just saying. Wildlife said the Olympics are tough for tennis players because they're jammed into a already packed schedule on the challenge bubble situation.
Yep.
I get why players are skipping.
That's
it.
exactly right. Because the Olympics doesn't pay you that type of money.
Jack Nolte said Olympics is class, but not really for tennis now. It's now for running, professional runners, swimmers, but wrestling.
Agreed. That's what they were for.
That's what I watch.
Jack Nolte said that?
Yeah, when I watch the
Great- it's a great
Olympics, I
comment.
want to see
Yeah.
the people run.
Yes.
I want to see people swim. I want
Yes.
to see the gymnastics. I could care less about the tennis.
This is a beautiful comment and very straightforward and exactly factual. Jack Nolte, thank you for that. The Olympics, yes. There are certain athletes that train their entire lives for one moment every 4 years. Swimmers, i.e. Phelps and everyone else that swims. Track runners, name them. There's a ton of them. Usain Bolt, Jackie Joyner-Kersee, Flo Adams.
Love the track.
It goes on and on and on. Long story short is those athletes and their endorsements add up to be the big payday and commercial and cereal boxes when you do well there.
Tennis shouldn't even be an Olympic sport.
Simone Biles is another one. Simone Biles is, in my opinion, one of the most electric athletes in all of sports combined. The young gymnast, beautiful girl, very strong.
Nick 37, what's up? He says, hey y'all, hey F5K.
Let's go, come on. But it's those sports that the Olympics is the mecca of what you do. Mm-hmm. Tennis, the mecca is number one, the majors. Number two, the 1000s. Number three, the 500s. Number four, the 250s. Number five, the challengers. And then maybe you think about the Olympics. Now on the women's side, you have the premiers, which are the 1000s. You have anyway, the majors the same way. But your mecca and track and field, respectively, love it. She was a track runner. Carla ran track. I was a basketball player along with the tennis player.
I couldn't keep up. I knew that wasn't the sport for me. I was fast, but not fast.
but the reason there's not the incentives for marketing when a tennis player goes to the Olympics, and when a tennis player needs to pay the bills, they are looking for paying tournaments, and now even the paying tournaments. Or, do you know, Carla, you and I were involved with someone's idea named Greg Moya for a long time called the GTF, the Global Tennis Federation. And Greg Moya, respectively, good player in his own right, was making up an idea to create something called the Global Tennis Federation. And for a couple of years, we worked together, we were trying to figure it out, and we realized that we didn't have even nearly the capital it would take to pull something like this off. In other words, make tennis more profitable for more people. And we couldn't figure it out. And people like Djokovic and the PTPA and all these people are trying to figure out this stuff every single day. And you know what? It just doesn't seem to happen.
First 09 says, Puig playing. Puig who?
Oh, Monica Puig? Yeah.
Puig, she's not playing.
Yeah. And why is that a cool comment? Mm-hmm. Who said that?
First 09.
Why is First 09's comment poignant in this conversation? Can you repeat his comment?
Is Puig playing?
Does anybody even know who Puig is? Monica Puig, the Puerto Rican player. Mm-hmm. Why is his comment like a really good one?
Because it just shows you how important the Olympics.
Because Monica Puig won gold medal.
Yeah.
And the Olympics, was it the last Olympics or the week?
The last one we had.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is, if Monica Puig can win gold, are you telling me it's that big of a deal if anybody wins gold?
Serena's won many golds. Look at her record.
That's all I'm saying.
Nick 37 says,
great comment there.
5K, who is the female fave now? I don't think it's Ash or Arena.
It could be.
It's Garbine or Kerber.
Could it be Coco Gauff?
Maybe.
Could the favorite right now be a young Coco Gauff that made the quarterfinals the year before last and lost to Venus, or was it the fourth round? No, she made a third round. I'm exaggerating here. What round did Coco Gauff beat Venus Williams? Was it the
first round? It was the first round.
It wasn't the first round. It definitely wasn't the
Coco
first round.
Gauff beat Venus in the
At
first
Wimbledon.
round.
Was it the first?
First round,
but-
Justin.
but what-
Hey, viewers, let's go.
But what did she make it to a third round though?
Maybe.
Look, I'm not saying she is the favorite.
She lost to Halep in the third, they said.
Okay, fair enough. Thank you.
Yeah,
Is Coco Gauff just as much a favorite now as anybody else in the entire draw?
definitely.
Do you think Barty is that much more of a
First
favorite?
round. See?
I mean, didn't Barty get stretched to 3 sets?
Yeah, could have lost today. By
So-
the way, seeds that went down today. Azarenka out to Kirsty. 31 seed. Kasakina out to Ostapenko. Third seed, and she joined her man, soon-to-be husband, Slavina, out. Monfils out. 18 seed out. Dimitrov to Bublik. 26 seed, Martic out to Bagu. Sakari, so much for winning a slam, out.
Her future's
By
not over.
Rogers.
You guys say so much for winning
No,
a slam.
I'm talking about out of this tournament.
Oh, this one.
out. Yes, Rogers. And 32 seed, Alexandrova out by Rosario Serrano.
Don't forget on the women's side, we have a really big match coming up. Samsonova and Sloane Stephens.
Ooh, huge.
Okay.
Huge.
Samsonova had a hot early grass season.
Huge.
Okay. Sloane Stephens is on the comeback trail. Hopefully, she's won a major. We should know that.
Mm.
I have Samsonova on my fantasy team. Let's go! Boom! Come on!
Awesome for you. That you think that's the biggest match?
I can't wait to see
To
it.
me, the bigger match.
I
would
can't
be
wait to see it.
Jabeur Muguruza.
That's a great
That's
match.
a bigger match
It's
to
an
me.
incredible match.
By the way, Berrettini must be so happy that his girl's in the next round. He even gave her a hug.
Who?
Berrettini, Tom Janov, whatever.
Tomljanovic?
Yeah, she's-
Berrettini is with Tomljanovic?
Yeah, they've been together for a while.
Is Tomljanovic on?
She's pretty. She was with Nick Kyrgios before.
Oh, damn. Berrettini is dating his leftovers?
She's playing Ostapenko.
Come on, Berrettini, man. You can't be with someone else. Come on, girl. It's like Wawrinka and Vekic thing. You can't be hanging out with another girl that's on tour because then it's like a locker room thing, man. You can't do that, dude. That's not going to last.
Krejcikova looked good.
That's
By
not
the way,
gonna-
there's
that
a
ain't gonna
player
last.
I can't stand.
Look, ask Wawrinka and Vekic on that one. And wasn't Wawrinka involved?
Leftovers thing, Justin.
Wasn't Kyrgios involved in that too?
Yeah, he was involved in a lot.
Oh shit! Kyrgios was involved in Vekic and Wawrinka, and now
No, Bekic was dating his boy.
oh, and
Lukanakis.
now Kyrgios has been with Berrettini's girl. So Berrettini has hooked.
But the thing is, so
Damn,
Justin-
Kyrgios is like all over the place on
Justin,
y'all.
it's like actors and actresses.
Okay.
They all date each
Circle
other.
of no
sleep
trust.
with each other.
They are coming, not giving my
marry each
circle of
other.
trust.
They don't marry each other, sleep with each other. Hello? Come
All
on
right.
now.
Except Kyrgios walks like the hunchback of Notre Dame.
Oh my god.
All right.
Oh, anyways, what was I gonna say? Now I forgot. Thank you. I appreciate it. Well, Monfils, Silvina, they can go celebrate and stuff because they're both out. They're both. By the way, I hate Puppy Hater, but I gotta say he's playing well.
He is playing pretty well.
playing really good
He
at
is-
this slam.
and his double faults aren't so outlandish. Carla, will you do me a favor?
Man said, why you guys not consider leftovers? Because he doesn't know anyone I was with, which wasn't many at all. And I don't know any of his ex-girlfriends, so that's why we're not in the same circle.
The circle of trust? Yeah, her circle's international. Mine's indigenous. I gotta go to the Dominican Republic to find that. Mine's right here.
Ay. Alex
Okay.
Couillard says, some player you hate, Carla. Well, Zverev I don't like, but I was watching him play and I said, the guy is playing well.
He is.
Sabalenka I can't stand.
I wish. Look, my biggest problem with Zverev right now is he needs to change his racket. He's had this little thin beamed head racket for like 2 years now.
Mm-hmm.
I think
it looks like him.
I think he needs a modular racket. Look, it took someone finally after 12 years of Federer's career to say, open the frame up a little bit, give me some more square inches. I'm not talking about just square inches. I'm talking about the width of the frame, the balance, the swing weight, the flexibility of it. Zverev hits with a little thin, flexy, non-modular frame, like the old Prince Graphite or the old Wilson Pro Staff 85, like I played with growing up. It's a very difficult racket to play with. I would love to see Zverev foot that into a more modular frame, a more frame, something like a Babolat Aero Pro or Dunlop SX300 or something along those lines. something that's going to give him a little bit more time on ball. And I think he'll start to control those double faults a lot, and also a lot of those erratic first ball errors. That's just my thought. And then loosens up his string tension a little bit.
Paratage says, sometimes I just like to watch seeded players lose in the first round.
I do too. That's a good thought. Who said that?
Paratage.
Come on. I like that comment because isn't that true? Do you know why that's true for us? Because every major we start, don't hate us for that.
I laugh. I'm like,
Don't,
yes!
don't click a thumbs down. But we put out, these $250 giveaways.
Yes!
And I'm like, so we have to budget this. So Carla and I,
I'm like, yes!
a major comes and I'm like, okay, Carla, if I have to give out, or if we have to give out this $250, then we have to cut this out and cut that out and cut this out. So we write down everybody's teams. And then we do the separate thing for the fantasy team. And then as soon as one of y'all
when
lose,
the Dow lost, I was like,
let's go!
I was laughing even though I
Yeah,
was bummed out.
Serena lost this tournament. We
I
were
was
like,
like, wow.
yes! We were like, high fives. We were like, let's go. It's hilarious. Like the players we want to win, we were all like, yes! Because all you picked them and we didn't want to pay it out.
We're like, aw, too bad for you
I'm just
guys.
telling you the truth.
Especially when he's like, then you are out.
Let's go, you're gone.
Oh my gosh. Interesting matches that I see here. Felix Kyrgios. I think Felix, Ashe Elysium, will have a tough time with Nick.
Yeah, Kyrgios was going to beat Felix, in my opinion. Look, Kyrgios hasn't done much at Wimbledon since 2014, where I think he made a quarterfinal or fourth round. Anyway, but Kyrgios is just a better player, practiced or not. Felix is still too young. And maybe Felix wins, whatever. I won't be shocked if he does. But look, I'm thinking Kyrgios and Federer at some point meet up at this point. Unless it's Zverev.
Fognini, Rublev, Chapo, Murray. Okay.
Rublev still looks like a cat.
Hatchinov, Tiafoe.
Could be a good match.
Yeah.
It could be a good match. By the way, what I'm going to do, and this by no means stops the normal repertoire of today. I really enjoy doing this. I love it. Take comments at will, please, Carla. But there's a lot of us that play the fantasy team and tennis racket giveaway for $250, and I spent a lot of time.
Bye, Wildlife. He said I got to run.
I spent a lot of time adding up these scores. So what I'm going to do is run down the list real quickly, and I'm going to eliminate people that are no longer in contention. Okay, take all the comments you want. You can interrupt me at any time. Okay, but I'm going to get rid of a lot of people, and it makes my life easier. Dusan Dramakanin in Slovenia. What is up? My brother, he does this with me, so you can check my mathematics with me. Okay, in no particular order. Here is the leaderboard. Okay, and I'm starting with my name because I'm on the first page because I write this down, and I bought a new notebook and I started with mine. Okay. I will say this, I am one of the leaders. Let's go. But I won't win my own prize. If I were to win, I won last year with Casper and Matt Cain, or the year before last, and I backed out and gave the next person in line. I'm not going to win my own stuff. I always do well at Wimbledon. Anyway, and I'm backing that shit up. Let's go. I am on the leaderboard. I have 50 points, 5-0, okay? I have 7 players out. With 50 points. Carla is eliminated from competition. She's out. Carla ended up after the second round with only 38 points and 9 players out. Everyone else had the players she had. She's out. Okay. Himanshu Chadha. Himanshu Chadha has 43 points. Only has 7 players out like me. And he is very much on the leaderboard. Okay. He's on the outside looking in. But nonetheless, he's on the leaderboard. Eliminated from competition. Eliminated. I'm not going to add up the scores anymore. If you think that I have it wrong, please let me know, or Dushan, and I will definitely, because I kept them all. By the way, I have to do this because I forgot last show. At the end of last show, I did an update, and I forgot to mention a couple players that were eliminated in the first round. And look, if you have the courage to play this fantasy team with me, knowing I love to talk smack, if you pitch up a team like this, either two things happen. You made it as a joke, or you suck really that bad. I would love some clarification on that. But there was a viewer, and look, I'm not giving you a hard time, but your team was awful if this was really heartfeltly done. But this was the worst team ever. Worst ever team I've ever heard in my life. I don't even rationalize how it was even chosen so bad. But the person was Jean-Francois Tellier. Love you, bro. I'm just telling you. Competing on the court. Like, what's up? I just passed you and stuck it in the bleachers like Stephanie's the bitch. He lost 13 people in the first round. How in the hell do you lose that many people in the first round? 13 out of 18 people in the first round. Let me tell you some of his players. Davidovich, I'm going to start from the top, roll it down. Number 1 player he had, Davidovich Fokina. Okay. Fognini, Opelka, Vashilashvili, Hachinov, Sanga, Humbert, Coria, Zhang. That's the guy Zhang. Andreescu, Kontaveit, Leila Fernandez, Ladanovic, Keys, Begu, Sueche, Martic, and Gavorda Soba. Oh my gosh, that was like the worst performance I've ever seen. If you spent time researching that, I would love to know how that just came to be. Wow, it's awful. But better luck next time. All right, eliminated from play. Canadian tennis fan is out at 32 points and 11 people out. You can't win. JMP 1966 eliminated, 38 points and 10 people out. Eliminated on day 1 along with the previous name that I read, Florence. She bought me the Djokovic hat. I'll throw it on her for her now. Boom. She bought me the hat. I love you, girl, but you were eliminated on day 1. Better luck next time. Jack Nolte. Love you, bro. Done. Can't catch. Bartek Playtech. Can't catch. Jen, I already said him. Next player, Gene Swart. Gene Swart has 37 points and 10 players out. If you lose Siniakova, you're done. If Siniakova loses at any point, you're done. You will be eliminated. This guy, 1,000. 40 points and 9 players out. Okay? Tom Key, QI. 38 points, 8 players out. Zialu Wang, 45 points and 7 players out. Wilson Clash Royale has 48 points. Wilson Clash Royale has 42 points and 7 players out. Thomas Wilson has 48 points and 7 players out. Hunze Kai has 43 points and 7 players out. Mukesh Chadha has 40 points and 9 players out. William Spencer is on the leaderboard with me. What's up, William Spencer? Longtime player. William Spencer has 51 points. 51. 51 points and 6 players out. He only has 6 players out. That's big right now. William Spencer's on the leaderboard for damn sure. Zest for Life. What's up, Zest for Life? Zest for Life has 42 points. You think, why? When I have 50 and he has 51? Because he only has 6 players out. He's still very much in the thick of it. Zest for Life picked a bunch of 1-point players that are all still in it. His points will start racking up week 2. Zest for Life is definitely on the leaderboard. Zest for Life, William Spencer, and yours truly, boom, are on page 1. I'm almost done. The next person, I obviously know my tennis. 42 points, 8 players out. Brandon Kobayashi, 42 points, 7 players out. He has a good shot. Dusan Dramakanine and Aid Bolt eliminated. Dusan is the scorekeeper in Europe. Much love to you. Dusan, I love you a lot, but you got to work on your team. I'm kidding. I love you a lot. Seriously, you do a great job. But you're eliminated from competition. And if my mathematics are wrong, I'm sure you will let me know on your Excel sheet. But I'm pretty sure I got it right. I did it 27 times today. Next one up, Aid Bolt, eliminated. Patrick Young, 42 points, 8 out. Matt Cain, what's up? What's up, Matt Cain? Matt Cain is the last person. There was 2 people that won Wimbledon 3 years ago or 2 years ago. We didn't have it last year because of COVID. Matt Cain was one. I was one of them, but I don't get my own prizes. And Casper, a.k.a. Densaville, came in and took that. Matt Cain is one of those winners. So he's looking for a repeat.
Where's this guy, 1,000?
It's in here somewhere. And if not, add it up. It's there somewhere. Matt Cain has 51 points and only 6 out, doing big things. Layla C has 46 points and 8 players out. Stefanizovic, 46 points, 8 players out. Casper, a.k.a. Densaville, one of the champions of the last tournament, 48 points and 7 players out. He's looking to repeat again as well. Jose P is eliminated. He has 41 points, but some of the leaders have all his remaining players, so you can't catch them if they have more points than you if they have the same players. Last player I have is Philly Cheese Dog. Philly Cheese Dog has 40 points, 8 players out, and has Osorio Serrano keeping him in it. If Osorio Serrano loses, Osorio Serrano will be his saving grace gone away. Philly Cheese Dog will be out if he loses Osorio Serrano. If I have anybody score wrong, let me know.
This guy asked, is he out? I'm trying to see where's his picks. This is his picks. Here we go.
Yeah, read it out.
Djokovic and Bird, Chilik, Isner, Nishikori, Fognini, Herbert. Yeah.
You'd be out.
He's out.
You're
yeah.
out. You're out. You would have lost Barrett, Isner, Nishikori,
Herbert,
Nashikima, Kazakina, Alexandrova, on Lee and Volinets. Yeah, no shot. You're nine out, and no way. There's leaders out here with 6 out that are dropping 50
says,
points.
I'm living in a unicorn world, maybe. Jean Francois.
So remember, if you don't think I have the scores right, let me or Dushan know, and we'll try to get that corrected. And we will see you guys tomorrow.
I am so tired.
Look,
I have to bed.
I have to. I can start rambling on, and I want to make sure I get this across. Guys, everyone that's watching this, I don't care if you watch it today, tomorrow, whatever. You're a part of what we do every day. We go out and grind every day, and just like all of you, and we go out and work, and we come home, but we always feel like it's part of our day to jot down any notes of tennis. And when it's not majors, just what happened on the court today while we were teaching, topics for discussion, what we read in the news. And to come share it with you guys is amazing. We thank you from more than you know. It's a blessing to do this, and we're very thankful for it. Please hit the subscribe button. It means a lot to us, and thank you so much for being a part of the 5K tennis family. It means a lot to us. I really mean that. Okay? Thank you so much.
Bye, guys.
King Miko and Florence, thank you so much for your Djokovic hats.
What time tomorrow? We don't know.
What's our schedule like?
Remember, we got the morning lessons, and we got to go pick up our dog.
Okay, here's how the schedule works for our day tomorrow. So we have an 8 o'clock?
9 o'clock.
A 9 o'clock?
10 o'clock.
A 10 o'clock to 11. Then 8, 9, 10, done at 11. We have to go pick up, I have my dog. We have a dog. She's a 7-year-old American Pit Bull Terrier, and she has cancer. So she had a mass cut out of her leg, so we have to go pick her up. And then I have to go pick her up and stop by at the store elsewhere, and then come back here. So that would put us back here by like 3 or 4. And then we have lessons starting when?
At 4.
At 4 until when?
We're done after that.
4 to 5, that's it. So come home, eat, whatever, maybe 7 or 8 tomorrow night. So maybe an hour or 2 earlier than we did today. And by the way, I want to end this show with something very important. Is anybody still on there? I hope, if anybody's there, say a prayer for me, or for us. My sister, who is 4 years older than me, had breast cancer. And the breast cancer went away. She had radiation and double mastectomy. And it came back with a vengeance. It came back relatively quickly. She has tumors or lesions in her brain, and her spine, and her lungs. Just say a good thing for her, because I don't think it looks too great moving forward. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Much love, guys. Take care. Hit the subscribe button. See ya.
All right. Bye, guys.